Aloha, kakahiaka. This is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Welcome. Ikomo mai is welcome in Hawaiian. Hi, everyone. I'm glad you're here. And those are just getting in. Hello, hello. Sorry, excuse me. For some reason, the last few mornings I've had a frog in my throat and I can't seem to get it out of there, but that's all right. I'm still going to plug on, go forward, right? So good morning. Good morning. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Come on in, say hello. Just want to say hello. Let me see if I can get any of my peeps up and out this morning. I'm live, everyone. I am live. Or I'm alive. I'm alive. Anyways, this is Naomi with Aloha Crochet with Naomi. Ikomo mai, which means welcome in Hawaiian. I am so grateful and thankful to you for being here this morning. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. I think that should do it. Anyway, I'm just waiting for a little bit. And while we're waiting, go ahead and tell me what's in your cup. I have coffee in my right hand. That's almost done, like it was Tuesday. And then I've got my lemon water. Yes. And I love my sticker. I love Jesus. I do. And then, of course, I have my pink flamingos. I love my pink flamingos. So tell me, what is in your cup this morning? Love to know. Inquiring minds want to know. I got lots of things that I want to chat about today. So come on in. If you're able to be here this morning, I would love to have you. I'll give it a few more minutes before I go too far. And while I'm waiting for anyone to show up, I just want to say hello. I'm in Kansas, and I want to say if you're in the service or if you're in the military, first responders, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you all, and I'm glad that you are here for us. I appreciate all that you do. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning. Ikomo mai. How are you this morning? I'm just thanking our first responders and our servicemen and women for their service before I get into crochet this morning. Sorry, excuse me. Like I said, I've got a frog. I've had a frog for the last 3 days. Don't know why, but it's there, and I'm just going to keep plugging on. I hope hopefully it's not too annoying to everyone as I'm talking. I've been trying to get rid of it for the last couple days, and it just wants to continue to linger. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. I'm not sure if you've seen on the description that today I want to talk about doing tassels like I have on my blue poncho there. We're going to start putting tassels on this pink one now. So, yeah, just getting ready to work on that. But what's in your cup this morning? Let us know what you have in your cup this morning. What are you drinking this morning, Miss Barbara? Welcome. I'm glad everyone is here. Excuse me. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I love this size book to use to wrap around for my tassels. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And it takes forever to get tassels put on, but they make such a beautiful accent to ponchos and different things. And Barbara, you have Crystal Light. Let me think. Your favorite one is the lemon, right? Aloha, Temi. Welcome. Ikomo mai, Temi. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me this morning. Sorry again for my my froggy throat. I appreciate y'all being here. What's in your cup this morning, Temi? You have coffee? Yes. I have coffee in one hand and lemon water in the other. I've got a repeat of Tuesday. Got to stay hydrated, right? So, and what is the temperature where all of you are at today? Um, Let me see. What's the temperature where I'm at today? Let me check. It'll be a minute, but yeah, what's the temperature where you are this morning? Barbara says, Aloha, Temi. Let's see. It says it's 89 right now, sunny. Feels like 95. Ugh. And the humidity is 50%. 50%. Ugh. That's all I can say is ugh. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Yesterday, you walked over a mile and body is in throes of pain. Oh no, Temmie. I know. Just when we think we're ready to become healthy and or just even go for a walk. It seems like as we get older, it's harder and harder to go for a walk without feeling the after effects, right? It's terrible. I'm sorry that you're in pain, but I'm glad you're here and maybe you can sit down and relax a little bit. Let your body decide if it wants to continue going on today. Slowly. Normally it'll go slow, but it's okay. Oh, and Barbara says it's 78 there and it's nice so far. Oh, wonderful. 78, I can deal with 78. 95, not so much. Not so much. But yeah, I'm glad you all are here. Excuse me. I guess if for some reason I have this crazy frog that won't leave my throat. Good morning, Tanya. Aloha. Aloha. How are you this morning? Hey, sis. So good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Ikomo mai. Welcome. So tell me, Tanya, what's in your cup and what's your temperature? Well, you're with Barbara, so you're enjoying this beautiful weather that you're having, 78, right? But what's in your cup? And then, ladies, what do we have on our hooks this morning? What are we all working on this morning? What are you working on this morning? I know you see more hands going, and I am in the market of getting a yarn winder. I need one really badly. And Temmie, did you find a pattern yet for your blanket that you're working on? Inquiring minds want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Let's see, Temmie, where you are. Sorry, it's annoying me. It's 79 and it feels like 79. Very nice. Very nice. Aloha, Tanya from Temmie. And you possibly found a pattern, Temmie? Is that what I'm understanding? Awesome. Awesomeness. Love it. Love it. You're going to have to share with us. If you want to share it on your channel, or you can either send it to me and then send me a picture, and then I'll try to figure out how to share it on here. I think I'm getting a little bit better, but you never know. You never know. And then Tanya, what you have going on? You're working on Crystal Light Lemonade. Oh, so you're making some? Is that what you're doing? And then Barbara, you was working on a dishcloth yesterday, right, at the doctor's office, and gave it to the nurse. She really liked it. Oh, that's so sweet. I love when we do that. I do washcloths specifically for when I'm traveling for that reason, because sometimes there's always going to be, for the most part, somebody will show interest and ask you what you're making or whatever. And normally I can get it from start to finish within one plane ride. So if they've shown interest, then I will I'm like you. I will give it to the person that I'm sitting next to on the plane. So yes, that is wonderful. Let's see. That was very nice. Which one was it? Was it the green one that you were working on, or a whole different one? And Temmie, you said I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like the colors are melting into each other in the chevron stitch. Oh, I love this chevron stitch. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Well, please make sure you share a picture with us. We would love to see that. And Tanya, you've been doing some washcloths on the in the cottage stitch. I've never seen the cottage stitch. I'll have to look that up. Temmie says beautiful. Oh, nice. So Temmie, you know what the cottage stitch is. I don't think I've even seen it, or if I have, I don't remember. Um, what do you like, Barbara? The fact that we're able to give away our work when we're out there in public. I love it. I love it. It's so rewarding, right? When you can give away something that somebody shows interest in. It's always very nice. So I know you probably are wondering what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to get my tassels ready to go. Start getting some tassels made up for my pink. Can y'all tell I need some new scissors? That's terrible. They don't want to cut nothing. They don't want to cut anything. Let's see. Tanya, you finished 2 claws and 1 scrubby. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, an ombre? Is that what you're referring to, Temmie? Barbara's asking. When the colors fade into each other? I think that's right, Barbara. I think that's right. And you like giving away your work? Yes, I know. It's so rewarding when we can just, like, as we're middle of doing something, and somebody will go, "Oh, what is that? What are you making?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm making this, or I'm making that," And you're like, and when you get it done and you're still there, you're like, "Hey, let me give this to you," right? I love it. I love it. And let's see, not ombre though, since my colors are red and yellow. So just a fade, right? Is that what you're saying then, Temmie? Um, oh, okay, Temmie. Thank you. Thank you. Temmie says just cut up some foil and with my scissors, and it'll help sharpen them. Wonderful idea. Thank you. Thank you. I will have to do that because I've had this pair of scissors for a good little bit, but it still doesn't want to cut. Um, it has a mind of its own, right? So here's the beginnings of some of my. Now, usually, how many strands do you all normally put? Nancy made chicken salad. Oh, that sounds wonderful. How's Dad this morning? Miss Barbara, how is Dad doing this morning? I pray that he is doing well, that he managed to get some rest last night. And well, your whole household. So does Mom Nancy, does she put like any kind of fruit in her chicken salad? I know there's a lot of people that do. Um, and I like it. I like it. You know what, ladies? I forgot to bring a little hook to put my tassels in. Well, I have one hook, and it's a eye, but it's too big. Well, no, it'll be okay. So do y'all like to put tassels on your stuff? Tell me. I enjoy it. It's very tedious, but I feel like it makes it look nice. Like I like the results of it, you know? Oh. So what else are you all doing today? Is everyone having a good morning? So let's see. What are you working on? What's your temp? Got that one. What's in your cup? And then this week's word, because it's back to school, it is keiki, which means children. That is our word for the week. And you know what? I might keep it for even a little bit longer since there's some places that hasn't even started school yet. And I just want to bring awareness that we should definitely keep an eye out for our keiki. They are our future. So let's make sure we remember them and keep an eye for them. Oh, thank you, Tammy. So you're sharing with us what you found. Um, okay, okay, I'll have to check that out. I don't know how to check that out without losing you all. So I won't do that right now. But I think I can save, right? I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. And I'll save it to StreamYard Studio. Okay, save. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to find it afterwards. That's the question. Will I be able to find it afterwards? I'm learning all kinds of neat stuff. Like, I finally learned how to post or how to put people's actual links on. So I've got it all in my banners. So whenever people, I talk about different ones and I can just put their banner up there with their link for their channels. And so I've got that figured out. Aren't you so proud of me, Miss Barbara? And Tanya, let's see. What did you say? Tanya did. She adds celery. Yum. I love celery and all that. Um, you may be slightly distracted. Oh, why are you slightly distracted? Is it because of the good food you have sitting in front of you? That could be. That could be. It's called an extended ripple stitch. Ooh. So extended ripple stitch. I'm intrigued now. I I want to check that out. So I did save it to my laptop, and so hopefully I'll be able to get it back. Sorry, excuse me, and take a look at that. I think that'd be. Oh, you're eating. Oh, she's eating chicken salad now. Is that what you're saying? I know, right? I know. Yum, yum. I have not eaten as of yet. So, real quick, yesterday I had my appointment with my internal medicine doctor. He's really concerned about the fact that my white blood cell count is very elevated. So he put in some more lab work. They're still waiting on results from Sunday cultures. They took some different cultures on Sunday. Well, I had to deliver them on Monday, but they're waiting on those. They had to get shipped out, and I'm not sure how long that'll take to come back in. And then after my live today, I need to call the radiologist, and he wants another CT scan, but with a different contrast, I guess, because Sunday's contrast CT scan didn't go. He says there's a different one that has a different contrast that goes deeper into what they want to look at, what they want to be looking at. So, yeah, I forget what he said as far as what he's thinking it is, but I told him, I said, well, I said, how about you tell me for sure what it is when we get all those results? And he goes, okay, that sounds good. So, and if you can't find it, let me know. Okay, Tammy, I'll do that because yeah, I'm very interested. That sounds beautiful. That sounds beautiful. Tanya says, no, Tammy, we're out of celery. Oh no. Oh no. Oh darn. Tammy says, oh darn. I say the same thing. Oh darn. But I'm still sure that it was still delicioso, right? It was delicioso. Or in Hawaiian, here's another quick one. Ono means delicious. Ono. And it's very simply spelled O-N-O. Ono. Delicious. So that was for free. That was for free. I didn't even have to look that one up. Well, I didn't have to look up keiki either. I did look it up so that way I can make sure that I spelt it right. Yes, Tanya. Oh no. Ono. It was Ono. Awesome. Thank you, Tammy. Got it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Um, so, but I'm learning all kinds of new things, and then I did see that the stream that Nisi is using, so we might venture out and check that out too. I'm not sure, but I'm happy right now where I'm at because I'm still learning, and this is a good time to try to learn other things, right? And they say you're never too old to learn things. So, yeah. So tell me, what do you all like to do tassels for your items that maybe some of you are making? Or have you done tassels or do you like tassels? I seen this blanket. I forget where it was. It was online, obviously. Um, I forget what the designer's name was, but she had this blanket and it was a good sized blanket, and then it had a tassel on all four corners of it, and it looked really nice, and the colors of it was that rustic farmhouse look, and so I really liked it. So I might have to check into that blanket too, because yeah, it was very nice. I like the fact that they used tassels on it. I love tassels. I know I'm sitting kind of awkwardly trying to do this, right? But I didn't want to be rude and just like turn my back to you. So I'm just kind of trying to do a little bit here and there. I mean, we are talking crochet. But yeah, that's what my goal is today, is to get this pink one done because I need to get these shipped out. Fall is coming quickly now that it's everybody's back in school or heading back to school. So so Tammy, you love adding tassels. Yes, yes. They are time consuming though, aren't they? And Barbara, you've never put tassels on anything, but it sounds interesting. I know I didn't think I would like it at first, but it's so simple for one, which I'm surprised is like the first time I did it, I was like, what? Why was I so intimidated by putting tassels? You know? And when I started doing them, I think Crystal from Bag O' Day was the first time when I first put tassels on something, I watched her tutorial, and she's like, how she's always encouraging. So, I got on there and I went ahead and tried making tassels, and I've been hooked since. Now, it's not something that I like to do on a regular basis because it is very, very time consuming, but it does give your garments or whatever you're putting them on just that extra bit of love, you know? Just that extra little bit of love, because we make everything with love anyway, right? Oh goodness. So I have other projects that I'm working on too. So my one shawl is almost done, and I am thinking of putting a tassel like down the middle in the back, but I'll have to ask the person that's purchased it if that's something she would be interested in having, and I would test it out first to see. Um, let's see. Tammy says, well, Native American regala called Fancy Shawl has ribbons hanging, not including the shawls, so similar to tassels. Oh, very cool. That is very cool. And I think I know what you're referring to, the little balls at the ends of stuff, right, Tammy? I think I in school we did a book reports and things like that, and I think one of them was about Native American and their dress, and how they put things together and things like that. Um, and then she's like, Tammy said, well, the chevron stitch, okay? And I'm like, yes, ma'am, okay. Well, at the ends where the points are, you could add tassel. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yes. For sure. For sure. And that's how I feel like it is here too on my poncho. I can talk, you guys. Really, I can. And let's see here. It's just ribbons. Yes. It just makes things look more put together, I guess, right? I didn't cut my tassels very evenly, but I go back and I trim them up anyways after I put them on there. So that way it kind of um, makes it look more finished. Because that's what I did to the blue just the other day. I went through and I, you know, held a few together and then started cutting and trimming them down and kind of trying to even them out a little bit. And I think it turned out pretty well. I think it turned out pretty well. Can you see it in the background? I think what's that, Barbara? Let me see. I have to enlarge it. I like how you're putting tassels on your shawl while it's on the form. It makes it a little bit easier for me. I did that one while I was on my lap, and it was good. I mean, it served its purpose then. But then I remembered I had my form, and I was like, you know what? I need to just use my form, and that way, it's not just hanging out on my lap and getting all tangled up on me and stuff. But yeah, on that blue one, I just kind of did one of these numbers and then went down as far as the shortest one and then trimmed it up. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but I just kind of, how when people who cut hair, they kind of pull, and then go all the way to the end. That's kind of the same concept that I'm doing for my tassels, but I do it after I get them all on there. So yeah, so that's what my goal is today, is to get more of these tassels done. It takes me a day or two because I get bored. I get bored doing it, so I'm like, oh, okay, well, I think I've taken an hour today and I've done that. So let's see here. Yes, ma'am. Let's see, Tanya. Do the tassels hold up in the laundry? I haven't ever made them on my works, only for crafts at school, like God's eyes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. As long as, like, I just put it on gentle cycle to wash, and then I don't throw it in the dryer. So when I pull it out of the wash, then I hang it on a hanger, and then I just let it dry that way. And as it's drying, I just double check, make sure all my tassels. I mean, it's kind of time intensive, so you don't want to. This isn't something that you're going to want to wash all the time anyway, because it's an outer garment. It's not a, on your skin type of a garment. So, it wouldn't require you to wash them very often. But when you do wash it, you would just hang it while it's still wet, and then just go through and just double check, make sure all your tassels, because they're going to loosen up probably a little bit, but then after a while, they're not going to go anywhere either. Like after a couple times, they're not going to go anywhere. They'll just kind of frazzle out a little bit just to kind of become more loosened, I guess. And they'll stick in place after a bit. They won't go nowhere. It's hard to describe, but like I said, when you first wash it, like I washed that one, and it just kind of makes where it doesn't loosen up as easily after a while. So, but yeah, they do hold up in the laundry. You just gotta, like I said, just once they come out of the washer, just hang dry them, and then just kind of go through, make sure none of the tassels loosened up, and if it did, just kind of tighten it up a little bit. So it's easy peasy. So I washed that one already, and then I just went through and I made sure that everything was still good to go, like all the knots was still in place and they weren't loose or too loose. And if they became too loose, I just went ahead and just kind of like shoved them back up there a little bit. It's like, get back into place, get back into place. So let's see here. So that, like I said, that is what I am working on today. It takes me a while to do it. I always do 3 strands. So at the bottom, after when it's all put together, it's 6 strands here at the bottom. So that works out really well for me. It gives a nice amount in there. And Temmie says she's never had problems with her tassels either, Miss Tanya. So yeah, I've never had any problems, and I just always make sure that whoever's receiving anything with tassels from me, I just let them know, hey, because the only time I use them really is for items that are not going to be worn across, against your skin. It'll be more like an outerwear garment, and I just let them know, hey, when you wash it, just make sure that you hang dry it and just check all the tassels, make sure they have none have come undone, which normally they don't. So yeah, pretty easy. I like them. It just gives it that extra, like I said, I feel like it gives it that extra love. Like the person who's receiving it, is getting something that we've taken extra care to do and giving it extra love and extra prayer, right? Because I think some of you may remember that when I am making things, I'm always praying for the person receiving it or purchasing it, whatever the case may be. With every stitch, there's a prayer. So with every tassel, it has to have a prayer, right? For the person wearing them and the whole 9 yards. Yeah, so that's fun. Let's see here. So Temmie, so that blanket maybe with tassels would work. I think so too. But I know that some people, what they'll do is they'll take tassels and they'll knot it, and then knot it and then tie it off at the top. Like, I can do it here. So some people will take it and fold it, and then they'll tie other stuff around it, right? And then they'll attach, and they'll have like another string hanging from the top, and then they'll kind of make like a loop-de-loop thing at the top, but yet it's an enclosed loop because they've got it around another piece of string, let's say. So I don't know if you can see this. So you've got that, right? And then what some people will do is they'll take another string. So this is what this one here at the top is what you're going to use to put onto your garment or your blanket. And then what you're going to do is take and kind of make like a little ball, like right there at where that is. And they sometimes will wrap around. Let's see if I can get this to wrap around. It's kind of an odd position the way I'm working this, because normally it would be on a flat surface, but they would kind of like go do little thing there, and then they'll do a little wrap around and then make a little ball at the top. Some people even use beads. Actually, now I think about it, some people will use beads to put it on and wrap the yarn on the bead and put the bead in the middle and then make sure it forms around the bead and secures the bead in there and everything. So yeah, it's pretty. Let's see, what's this? Yes, like that. That's like the jingle dress. Oh, yes, exactly, Miss Temmie, exactly. So, oh, Barbara, nice. Laura used to make silk tassels. They were very pretty. Oh, I could only imagine. That's very pretty, very pretty. And then Tanya, you used to make dolls from tassels. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So y'all know what I'm talking about. With the beads, right? I've seen dolls with the beads and everything. So yes, yes, that's awesome. And then she made gorgeous lampshades and with the tails go with them. Oh, very nice. I bet you those were nice. Oh, you want to hear a funny story about lampshades? I have bucket hats, and I'll show it to you next time. But I have these summer bucket hats that I made out of cotton, and I have a stand. It's just a stand for my hats. Well, this one lady, she says, "When did you start making lampshades?" And I'm like, "Lampshades?" And it was funny because the stands that I have, a friend of mine made. Friend of mine's husband made them for me because I seen them on like Amazon or something. I was like, my friend can make those. He can make those. He's got lots of scrap wood, you know. So I got him to make me a set, and they're all different sizes. But it was so funny. Another friend of mine, another crafter, she was like, "When did you start making lampshades?" I'm like, I haven't. Let's see. The jingle dress, regalia. Every single jingle is put on with a prayer. Amen. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Temmie. You got to keep heritage going, right? You got to keep the heritage going, the traditions. Um, you know, otherwise it gets lost. It gets lost. And that's why we have to always keep and remember our history too, because the history, like the old saying used to be, we have to learn from our history, otherwise we'll go back and make the same mistakes, right? Yeah, yeah. Temmie, I got you. I got you. She's like it. So my shawl is almost done. I think I'm like on the last row. So when I'm done with it, I'll take pictures and then I'll show it to you all next week. I'm going to figure out how to post pictures on here for next week. So pray for me. Pray for me. So I want to show you. I don't know if all of you know, but I make loveys. And I didn't put her on here, but I followed this tutorial. Zelda NRJ3, Temmie, or one of my other admins, if you can you share that link with us, please? I totally forgot to pull that up this morning. I knew I was missing something, but I could not remember. But she does a lovey where she crochets around a hair tie, the plastic, just a regular rubber hair tie, the ouchless bands. Okay, Temmie, you're going to have to show me how to do that then on that community post. And that's Zelda, ZELDA, NRJ 123. Let me double check on that real quick. Sorry. But I do her tutorial for loveys, and you take a hair tie, you crochet around the hair tie, and then the hair tie, you keep your so you keep your stuffy all intact, and then the hair tie goes, and I meant to grab one of those, I'm sorry, y'all, but it goes around, like it stretches open, and then it goes around the lovey, around the teddy or whatever stuffy that you have. And I love following her tutorial for that. It's so simple, and I don't have to crochet a little animal along with its blanket. I just crochet a blanket for it, and then it goes right onto there. Did you find it? I'm sorry. Yay, yay. Thank you, Tammy. So she's the one that has the wonderful so ladies, Tammy said this is what she likes to do. She's good at this stuff, obviously, because I mean, look at her. Look at her go. I'm so slow at this stuff. But so I wanted to show you some of my stuffies that I got to make loveys for, because hopefully right now as it stands, I will be setting up next week for my kiosk for just the week. I'm not going to go 2 weeks because I was supposed to have been there this week and next, and then the following week we're in revival. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. So I have this guy. Can you see him? Can you see him good? I don't know if you can see him very well, but I only got him for like $3. Isn't he cute? He's not showing up true to color, but he's proven to be a difficult bear to find the right color for. So, but I will. So I got him. And then let's see, where am I going to put him until I get done here? I'm going to put him in my pink flamingo bag, y'all. You can't tell that I like pink, right? I love pink. Y'all know. Those who know me know pink is my color. And then I've got this dragon guy. This is Grindal. Ruh-roh. Isn't he cute? So I think I'm going to do like a red, metallic red and black for him. I think he's really cute. And then I have an orange bear. Ooh, he looks kind of, he's definitely brighter than what is showing up in here. Because right now in the camera, he looks like a salmon. But he is definitely orange. Like there's no salmon in him. He's definitely, well, no, I guess in there it looks coral, but he's definitely orange. But he's really cute too. I'm not sure. I got to find pictures or the right yarn for him. And then look at this beautiful guy. Isn't he cute? Or she? I'm not sure which one you would call. But I fell in love. So I'm going to do a purple. Light purple. I'll probably do 2 purples, like a lavender and a darker. Does he have a name? Oh, it's a she, Harriet Uwoot. Oh, it's a series. It's a glamping collection. Oh, wow. Isn't that so cute? Oh, and then here's another one from that. Oh, it's the same series. Look at me. Didn't even know it. Did not even know it. But aren't they adorable? And who is this? So they have their names and they have pictures of their other. And this is Gracie Grooves. Gracie Grooves. I love them. So these are my 2 newest ones that I'm making blankets for next week. Okay, Timmy, I'll try. So Barbara, he looked orange to you? Yeah, he didn't look like, he looks orange, I guess, in the camera, but he's a really bright orange. Like I have a really bright orange yarn that I want to maybe use for him, but I'm not sure yet. But he has black, so I don't know. Well, I'll do an orange and black, maybe. We'll see. Thank you, Miss Barbara. I know the color, I feel like my lighting is not that great in here. I put my lamp on in hopes that no, they do not. The bodies stay underneath the blanket. So I'll crochet around a hair tie and then make the blanket, and then it'll go stretch and go right around and go. So their blankets will just cover up their bodies, but there will not be no animal, no stuffy will be sacrificed for this project. I promise. But a pink would be better. Pink for which one? This guy? This one? Which one would be good for pink? This one? I didn't know. Or are you talking about this one? See, now this guy's pink. This is a bright pink. The orange one goes with black or green. Yes. Let's see here. Oops. Barbara says those are cute. Do you remove the bodies? No, ma'am. Their bodies stay intact. None of them are sacrificed, I promise. And next week I'll show you the end result. I have a stitch here, but I don't have its blanket over here. I don't know why I didn't bring one in. Because I knew I wanted to talk about these, but for some reason, yeah, I forgot to grab one that had the blanket on it. I grabbed all my ones without blankets. Oh, orange goes with black or green. Yes, yes. I thought you said pink. So this orange one will go with orange, but it's such a bright orange. So when I get it done, I'll definitely have to post it so y'all can see. Look at me. I don't want to let go of them. They're so soft. The owl. Put pink with the owl? But there's no pink on him. Why would I put pink? Are you thinking the eyes? The eyes are gold. Help me to wrap my head around that, Temmie. I'm a visual person. Hands-on person. Hands-on. All hands on deck. Oh, look. And I also have this guy too. Rubber ducky, you're the one. Speaking of rubber duckies, did you all see the chickens that recently that Lisa from Happy to Hook just made? They're so cute. And she made this beautiful white one. But this guy, I forgot. And the end of season, end of Easter, I think, is when I got him. So I'll do like a gray and a brown for him with some orange. Because he's a bright orange too. Although it doesn't look like a bright orange on my camera. Maybe on your end it looks like a bright orange. But on my end, no, not so much. So those are my projects that I'll be working on between now and Monday. Hopefully I can get most of them, if not all of them, done. As far as the blankets for my stuffies. I'm definitely going to get my shawl done because, like I said, I'm on my last row. And then start working on these guys for the weekend. And then also work some more tassels for the weekend. So what are your plans for the weekend? Do you all have any plans for the weekend? Like your crochet plans or other plans? So the owl, so you think that would stand out, Temmie, if I put pink with that owl? I can give it a try. I'll give it a try, give it a pop, like a color pop. All right, sounds good. I'll take a look. I'll give it a try. It doesn't hurt to try, right? And I can always frog it if I don't like it, right? But I can give it a try for sure, for sure. But what color? So then my next question would be, would you go like a light pink? Let me see. Because see, I was thinking of this gold even to go with the purple in between, but I'm not sure if this is a 4-weight. Let me check. I love this Nako. I've been trying to find different things to make with it. It's so soft and beautiful. It doesn't tell me what weight you are. It almost feels like a 2 though. It feels like a 2 or a 3. And I always use the 4-weight for... You're doing more crochet dishcloths, Barbara? Yes. Well, you probably won't have time to really do a lot of crocheting this weekend with your family coming in, which I am so excited for you for that. I really am. I'm excited for you for that. And let's see here. Here's Lisa's link. Okay, thank you. Yes, Lisa, she Lisa with Happy to Hook Creations. Oh my goodness, she does such beautiful work. And I don't know how that lady does that. I mean, she has a full-time job still, and she makes so many wonderful, beautiful things. I watch in amazement sometimes as to how much she gets done in just one night. Oh, did I tell you all I got my shots in my hand? I got my shots in my hand too the other day. Okay. So I just seen that my husband arrived for his doctor's appointment. I have a tracker on him. No, I'm kidding. But I had 3 shots on Tuesday. Not pleasant at all. But I will say my hands do feel good. So I was expecting them to hurt for a longer period of time, but they didn't, and they're not. So I was able to crochet yesterday, no problem. Oh, hot pink or soft pink. Okay, I'll give it a try, Temmie. Thank you. Thank you. You're building the deck. Okay, Miss Tanya. Hopefully you have some help. Do you have some help with that deck? Are you going to pull in Barbara's sons and grandsons? Just be safe. And yes, ma'am, definitely will be praying for you, for sure. Yes, because that is not an easy undertaking, right? Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, so that's what I've got going on just today. Just you? Oh, Miss Tanya. That's so dangerous. But I have faith in you. You are one worker bee. Is that what you're? I think we can call you that, right, Barbara? We can call Tanya a worker bee. Shots in your hand. Okay. Wow. I know, Temmie. So I have in my right hand. Well, I have them in both hands, but my right hand, because of my right hand being my dominant hand, was worse than any other. So I have carpal tunnel, and so a shot went there for that. And then I also have arthritis. So for the carpal, I had 3 shots. One here at the base of my wrist. You can still see a little bruise there. And then here I had 2. I had where that bruise is, and then right to the side, another one. But there were steroid shots, right? So yeah, steroid shots, and to help with the pain. So, and like I said, I was really surprised that the following day I was told, it's worse than, it lasts longer, like the whole day right after getting those shots, my hands were like tingly. I couldn't move. Like my one finger didn't want to even stretch out. I mean, it was terrible. But the next morning I woke up and they were good to go. And yes, Barbara, you agree. She is a worker bee. She is, yes. And Tanya, you're so funny. I love you ladies. Buzz, 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 buzz. Temmie, better than doing a shed by herself. She did do almost a shed by herself. Do I see Miguel? Oh, Miguel! Hello! Aloha! Ikomo mai! Naomi and Chad, just popping in to say hi and thumbs up. Thank you, Miguel. I am so glad you're up and around. Are you doing well, sir? Are you doing well? Give us a quick update if you can. If you can, we'd love to hear from you. I was glad that you got home safely. Everyone's saying hello, Miguel. Aloha. And we all want to know how you're doing. I'm sure that hopefully you're able to take it a little easy, but being that you two are a worker bee like Tanya, you're probably not. Let's see here. You overdid things yesterday, and by the evening, heart palpitations. Not good, Miguel. Not good. So did they put stents in already, or was the other day just Yeah, you need to take it easy. You need to take it easy. Did you have to go back in yesterday? You need to slow it down, sir. You need to slow it down. Yes, Tammy says you need to slow it down. Okay. And Miss Tanya says, yes, take it easy. Things will wait. Yes, things will wait. You cannot overdo it because then that just makes it worse. You can't overdo it, Mr. Miguel. I know it's hard when you're by yourself, but take it easy. Don't be overdoing it. Hopefully, you can relax a little bit today. I know you've got responsibilities, sir, but I'm sure there's other people around you that would be happy to come and help take care of you. Okay. And Miss Temmie said, exactly, Tanya. So she's backing Tanya up, Miguel. And Meals on Wheels just arrived. Oh, yes, yes. Well, enjoy your meal. And you're very welcome. We're keeping you in our thoughts and prayers, Miguel. Thank you for stopping in, okay? Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you. Let somebody else help you out, for sure, for sure. Enjoy your meal. I used to deliver on Meals on Wheels, and then they had a lot of people that wanted to do it, so I kind of stepped back for a little bit. But every once in a while, they still call upon me whenever they have a shortage of drivers. So, but I used to do it on a regular basis, and then they had a big influx of people that wanted to do that. So they were like, "Well, Miss Naomi, do you want to continue doing it? We have a lot of people." And I said, "Well, just put me on the list, for to fill in or whatever." I said, um, "I'm still available whenever you guys want." And they're like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "I'm absolutely sure," because I mean, I was, only did it periodically anyway, and then when we had that influx of people that wanted to do it on a regular basis, I was like, by all means, fill them up, fill them up, you know. Don't have to worry about me. I'll be here, you know. So that's what's happening. That's what's happening. So let's see here. So Tanya, you're working on a deck. And Barbara, you're working on more dishcloths. Timmy, what are you working on? Did you mention it? Are you going to start your blanket? Um, and yes, many prayers to you, Miguel, from all of us, really. Um, but hey, folks, what you want to do now? What are we talking about now? Oh, look, and my frog's gone. Can you tell? Oh, now that I'm talking about it, right? I'm really sorry for that. I'm really sorry, but I did need to drink a little bit for sure. But I am so glad that you ladies got to come in and say hello, and you as well, Miguel. I'm thankful for all of you. It's been really fun, and Tuesday I will be at the kiosk, but I'm going to try to do a video Monday night. I think I'm going to try to do a video and post it and schedule it somehow to come out for Tuesday. And I will show you the progress. I will show you my finished product of my shawl. Like I said, I'm on my last row. I have to show it off. I have it with me. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? I just love it. It's so big. It's so big, but I'm on the final row. I'm on the final row. It's so beautiful. I love it. Water carrier. Oh, you're making water carriers, Temmie? Nice, nice. I made one for this lady. She was so nice. She liked it so much. She sent me a card and thanked me, and I thought that was really sweet. That always does my heart good when people appreciate our work, right? Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. I know. I love it. I love it. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to do this blue because I don't know if any of you remember, but I have this blue one that I've got to work on. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to double it up with anything, because the pink I doubled up with something. And this is that cotton king that I got from Miss Barbara when she was purging, and I was able to rescue them from your purge. But I'm trying to decide if I want to just go with the single or if I'm going to double up, because I do have two of these cakes. So I was thinking of putting the two cakes together, or if I'm going to do a double up, but yet double it up to where I have, like this one, I have um, like a cotton fair. I have another small weight, like a 1-2 weight of something to go mix with it. So I'm still trying to decide. I'm probably going to play around with that this weekend too, because I need to get that one done after my pink one. Let's see here. And Tammy, you're making your own pattern for it. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I love it. Well, I think we all kind of do that, right? We look at patterns, and we're like, well, I kind of like how this one is, but I don't really like everything on this. So we'll go back and we'll like change it up. Like we'll take a pattern. I think that's what I did with the one that I made for this lady. I went ahead and I found different patterns, but none of them was what I was looking for this particular lady, because she described how she wanted and what she wanted, and I didn't really find a pattern that had the specifications that she had wanted. So I went in there and I just took from this one and I took from this one and I kind of merged it together. And that's how I came up with what, and that's what we do. We come up with our own little patterns by merging one with another, right? We like this stitch for that, and we like that stitch for this. So that's what we do. That's what we do as creators, correct? Can you imagine though, like when God put us together, he didn't have to go, oh, well, I want this like this and that like that. He already knew. He already knew. He had a plan. He still has a plan, right? That's what I like about God. He has a plan. He's always had a plan, and the rest of us that were like, well, I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like that, but it is what, I'm glad that God has a good sense of humor and he loves us regardless. And I love all of you. I'm over an hour and I apologize for that, you all. I really do. But I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Oh, you have a friend that does the same thing, Tammy? Yes, yes. I think we all do. I think we all do. We find things that we like and we just kind of create our own thing. But I'm by all means not a creator when it comes to like start to finish. I probably could if I really put my mind to it. But Crystal from Bag Day, now she is a creator. And then MJ as well. I mean, there's a lot of them out there that they create such beautiful things. And I'm just in awe going, how do they do that? Or, But hey, folks, I really want to let you go. We've been here for over an hour today, so I apologize for that. But kind of making up for the other day when I wasn't on here for as long because I had my doctor's appointment. But I want to say ahui ho malama pono. Until we meet again, take care and show kindness this weekend. And if you have church services this weekend, enjoy your services. May God fill you up to overflowing this weekend and every day, really. And be kind to someone, because you never know what they're going through. And you may be that lifeline that they're looking for. Even if it's just a smile or a greeting of the day, that could be what helps somebody say, hey, I'm important, I am seen, I am loved, right? So have a great weekend. I love you all. I see that you all are saying your goodbyes in the chat as well. God bless you. I love each and every one of you. And I will see you next week. If not on a live, I will be posting something. I might even just pop in. Who knows? But love you. Bye.